As you can see, fishing fanatics, I have the coffee and cream behind me. She's been chasing me for 960 something miles from Georgia to Austin, Texas. And you can see my current situation. I am stuck in some major traffic. There we go. Finally got my screen going right. I'm gonna try to make it not too shaky. But I'm stuck in traffic just outside of Austin, Texas. I'm meeting my youngest son out here. You guys have met my oldest son, Austin. I'm meeting my youngest son, Cody, out here, and we're going to get some dinner tonight, and then we're going to get up bright and early in the morning, or as early as rock stars get up. I figure about noon. And we're going to go try to catch some fish at Lake Austin. And so I'm really looking forward to this. I've wanted to fish this particular lake for a long time, and I really believe that we will catch them. I didn't haul this boat all the way out here and everything to not catch them. So I'm really hoping we do. If we don't catch them, it will be not from a lack of preparation or research, because I assure you I have done numerous of all of that. It will just be that instead of it being cool in Texas in October, that it is still pretty doggone warm. So, and from what I understand, a guy that I talked to, he said, man, the lake is just so clear right now. You can see 20 or 30 feet in places. So, you know, we're going to try some white and chartreuse and throw some different things at them, and hopefully at some point they'll bite that line. Anyway, I'll be back with you in the morning, and we'll see how we do. What's up, fishing fanatics? I made it to Austin, Texas. I am with my son, Cody, over here, and we are going to try to kill him today out here at Lake Austin. We're getting a little bit of a late start. Might have to fish some deep bluffs or find some grass somewhere, but we're going to get after it. We're going to unhook this boat and get started. Y'all hang with us. Dude, is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? We found a little tunnel over here on Lake Austin, and it just comes out into this beautiful canal. Wow, this is gorgeous. Anyway, we're gonna get back to fishing. So we have met some friends that are gonna go fishing with us, apparently. Is that not awesome? They are not even running off, and we got the big motor going. And they are not even running off. Right there they are, right next to my big motor. Not going anywhere. Awesome. Okay guys, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but this right here is when you have made it. That is a boat dock. Not a house, a boat dock. A place to park what looks like 2 or 3 boats, or 6 boats. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That way you got a boat for every day of the week, apparently. No, they got 2 big boats is what they got. See that? That is about 3 times the size of my house right there. Those boats are living better than Jeff Ross did. The boats are. Man, I'm in the wrong line of business. I'm telling you right now, that's a really good shot of it right there. Those two things on each end are boats. And then they got the party deck up there in case they don't want to get into the boat. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Cody, well, son, we got to get a different job.
Yeah.
Son. Well, folks, keep Austin weird is not just a saying. Check out this boat dock that is being built, or they're building something behind it, a building or something. But is that not the coolest friggin' boat dock you've ever seen in your life? That is awesome. Got out to Austin, we put the motor in, put the boat in, and ran to the first hole. Boat running great. Take the trolling motor, put it out, put my foot on the trolling motor foot control, and nothing, not one thing happened. So I thought, man, I told Cody, my son, I said, man, this thing ran great Wednesday before I left. So I checked all the switches to make sure that every switch was where it's supposed to be. I checked the wiring and stuff. Everything looked correct. Everything was supposed to be right where it was, you know. And then at the end, I thought, well, I must have blown a fuse. So I pulled the fuses out. I got my new fuses out of my work box in here, and I replaced the fuses in the front of the big motor. I even checked the fuses back at the battery. You know, there's 5 batteries back there, and I literally put new fuses and everything back there. Well, I told Cody, I said, we're going to have to just swap out on using the big motor, you know, to move the boat around. Well, that's what we did. And, you know, it did it limited our places we could fish quite a bit. And, but it was still a blast. You know, even Cody said, well, Daddy, don't let that, you know, mess up our trip or anything. I said, oh, no, I said, it just aggravates me. You know, I know how much work I put in to make sure everything was going to work, you know. But on Lake Austin, we didn't catch any fish. We did get 3 good bites, but it was really hard to position the boat itself without getting blown up onto the bank, you know, or into a dock or something. So but what we did was we found, you know, some channels that were a little slower moving water. And I will say this, Lake Austin, I have fished some beautiful lakes in my time, and I think Lake Austin has to be 1 or 2. I mean, it's breathtaking. There are spots on that lake that you're just thinking, wow, did I mess up and get into another country? Because you'll literally go through some trees in some of those channels, and it looks like you're all of a sudden in Venice or the Greek Isles or something. Beautiful. Well, we decided to go out to Lake Travis the next day, which is on the other side of Austin. We fished out there, and Lake Travis is just the opposite. It's not very scenic. It's mainly just bluff wall after bluff wall after bluff.
All right, out here on Lake Travis is our first fish. Pretty good size.
Man, he fought like crazy, dude.
Thought he was gonna get off.
I did too. We had to net him. He was fighting, sure enough. That's a nice fish. That's a big old bucket mouth there.
I'm gonna get him back in.
All right. Awesome. Maybe they're gonna start hitting now.
There you go. Come on.
He'll figure it out in a second.
There you go.
There he goes. All right.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Daddy got one.
He ain't no monster, but he's a
Hey,
fish.
he's decent.
He's the child of the one you bought. Might be a great grandson, something like that. But it is a fish.
All right, we're cooking now.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So guys, I made it back safely from Austin, Texas. I had an absolute blast with my son out there. Even though we didn't catch any fish the very first day, the next day when we went on Lake Travis, we absolutely slayed them. So I don't know. I had a really, really good time. I do have my little boat, the Coffee and Cream, at a local shop here, trying to figure out what's going on with the trolling motor. Hopefully I'll have it back in a few days. I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, liking the videos, commenting. Each one of those things help the channel tremendously. I really appreciate it. I had to kind of rush back to get back for a grand opening for T&W Bait in Daresville, Georgia. They were having their grand opening today, which it was packed out, and I'm so happy for those guys. They work so hard to put a good product out there, and I'm glad that the community is responding to that. If you hadn't checked them out, check them out if you get a chance. They're right off of I-75. Just good people all the way around, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Please continue to watch, and I will keep putting this stuff out for you guys. Thanks so much. From Fat Bass Fishing, I'm Jeff Rogers. Lord, just let me live long enough to drink from life's fountain. I don't want much, I just want everything.